How's it going, everybody? I am going to showcase the final 8 teams in the power ranking tournament. I'm not going to be looking at their trains, pretty much just their skills, to give some mid-game players a pretty good idea of what skills are absolutely end-game and the best of the best skill sets out there. So let's start with the first matchup. It's the number one team in the server right now. Start off with him. He's got 3 legends in the rotation. Like seeing that. He's got Ted Williams, Pioneer, Slugger Instinct, Ace Killer. That's pretty damn good. Like seeing Ace Killer on a legend. Wade Boggs, Bad Ball Hitter, Charisma Spotlight. I'm a little surprised he didn't take Charisma to 8. TD Gregorios, pretty nice. Charisma. See, on this card he maxed Charisma to 8. That's kind of weird. Wonder what the theory is behind that. Prediction's a solid 3rd skill. Granderson, really nice card. Okay, so on 3 different cards he had an opportunity to max Charisma, Slugger Instinct, and Spotlight, and he maxed 3 different skills. That's kind of interesting, I guess. Really fantastic, fantastic skill set though. LeMahieu, Spotlight, Charisma, Batting Machine. I'm surprised you didn't take Batting Machine to level 8 to keep the trend going of different level 8 skills. That's pretty good though. Paul Molitor. Bad Ball, Slugger, Spotlight. That's fantastic. Bad Ball Hitter, Barrel It Up Slugger. Yeah, he doesn't quite get 100 speed, although with batter's chemistry, I don't know. Some elite teams max barrel it up over pretty much everything else, and some consider it like a 2nd or 3rd skill. I like barrel it up myself, especially if it's on a batter that's going to get the maximum bonus. Bad Ball, Barrel Up, Slugger Instinct, so he max Slugger over Barrel It Up because he's not going to get anywhere near. Well, actually, he trained him. Wow, that's a good train. So with Batter's Chem on a legend, oh, does he have Batter's Chem on a legend? Maybe he doesn't. Oh, he's got it on wow, that sucks. He's got it on a SIG 17 Judge. The same thing happened to me on my Boston team. I ended up rolling Batter's Chemistry on a SIG JD Martinez. That's pretty interesting because that's only going to buff Edgar Martinez's speed by 7, so he's not going to quite get barreled up. I might retrain that for 7 speed just to get the bonus with the batter's chem. Barrel it up, okay, so he took barrel it up to 8 on this card. So he's got basically every good gold skill to level 8 in his lineup. He barely gets 100 speed with batter's chem. Gets the full bonus though, so that's pretty solid. Bob Feller. Wow, Control Master, Boss Finesse. This might actually be just about the best pitching skill set that you can possibly get. Control Master, Dom, Pitching Machine. I like pairing Dom with Control Master and Finesse with Fireballer. Slow starter, Finesse, Dom. That's really solid. That's going to help him in the early innings so that slow starter can get the maximum bonus without giving up much of any runs. 17 Severino, slow starter, Dom, Stab. That's pretty good. Although, let me check Tanaka. Slow starter, Finesse, Pitching Machine. Okay, so let's see what his relievers are. Wow, that's amazing. That's kind of skill set you like seeing on a legend relief pitcher. Control Master, Boss, Finesse. Bullpen Day, Dom, Mess, really nice. Bullpen Day is really good on relief pitchers. Andrew Miller, Boss finesse fixture. That's super good. Is this even a sig? No, that's a normal card. It's a hell of a middle relief skill set though. Lasagna, Control Master, Dom, Touch. That's really good. And Spaghetti got Control Master, Boss, Win Streak. That's fantastic for a closer. So I guess if it was me, I'd probably prioritize premium skill changes on Severino and Tanaka. I mean, stability's a viable third skill, but I'm not sure if I like dominant pitcher as a second skill without Control Master or Finesse. And on this Tanaka, I'd ideally like to see a higher level third skill, but pitching machine's fine with a shorted third skill. And I'm sure slow starter Finesse is pretty good, especially with pitching machine 3. But that's why you'll see tons of legend starting pitchers on these teams, because they're guaranteed max skill levels, I should say. Alright, let's move on to the short bus. Oh, that's a normal card. You don't see very many normals in lineups at this point. Okay, he took Barrel It Up to 8 over Slugger's Instinct. That's interesting. He just barely squeaks by with the max bonus. That's pretty solid. Wow, okay, Barrel It Up 8 again. Slugger Instinct Spotlight, so he maxed Barrel It Up over Slugger Instinct and Spotlight, so he's obviously a fan of Barrel It Up. And he took Charisma, so he must value Charisma over Barrel It Up above all else for gold skills. He obviously gets the max bonus. That's a pretty solid card. Amazing skill set. Springer once again Barrel It Up level 8, Slugger Instinct Spotlight. That's pretty damn good. Altuve, not really his best card, but it's a sig. Pioneer Barrel It Up once again, Barrel It Up level 8. And Pioneer, it's pretty good. Guriel, Charisma, Batting Machine, Slugger Instinct, that's pretty good. Is this a normal card? Wow, this guy, man. He's got a normal... Okay, that's why. Pioneer, Batting Machine, Barrel It Up, that's absolutely amazing. Let me check his Kyle Tucker, though. He's oh, wow. So a normal Reddick is in the lineup over a Charisma Barrel It Up Prediction Kyle Tucker Sig. That's very interesting. I mean, that just goes to show how good Pioneer is. And got Boudreaux with, well, the best 3, well, most people will consider this the best gold skill set. Charisma, Slugger, Spotlight. But on a Sig, Barrel It Up might be better than like Slugger Instinct. Got a Sig 13 Castro, Barrel It Up once again level 8. Slugger Instinct. This will probably be a priority for blue tickets to try to get rid of 5-tool player. Oh wow, he's got a Black Diamond Sig Brantley on the bench. Okay, he's got Charisma, Slugger Instinct. Batting Machine's really not doing much for you at all, level 1. So I wonder if he's skilling Brantley or Tucker, although Tucker's pretty much finished. Not every day that you see 2 SIGs outfielders on the bench and 2 normal outfielders in the starting lineup. Okay, batters come. Let's move on to the rotation. Colin McHugh, SIG. Control Master Finesse. He shorted Boss. That's very interesting. I wonder if the theory is that Boss has a reduced efficacy when it's with Control Master or Fireballer, because they're both kind of doing the same thing. I'd probably try shorting both of those if it was me. So maybe he probably did that and found that finesse was actually better than boss level 8. Okay, so on this card he has Fireballer and he maxed last boss and shorted Fireballer. Wow. I've seen people short Slow Starter because it doesn't affect the bonus. The bonus is the same no matter what level it is. It's just the base stat boost that matters what level Slow Starter is. But I don't think I've ever seen somebody short Fireballer or Control Master before. I mean, Control Master is higher regarded than Fireballer, but I've never seen anybody short Fireballer before. That's pretty solid though. Sig Morton, okay, he shorted Slow Starter. I would probably max Untouchable over Finesse, but maybe he tried that. Maybe he's tried all the different combinations and this works the best. Alright, McLean, Fireballer, Boss, Pitching Machine, that's pretty good. And Seaver, Fireballer, Touch Stability, nice. Okay, Bullpen, wow, Boss, Dom, Finesse, all maxed out. And the good thing about that skill set is you can put him literally anywhere, any position in the bullpen he's going to do really well. Touch, Dom, Mess, that's pretty good. Although, don't know if I would ever change that, but it's not optimal with Mess on early pitcher and Untouchable Dom doesn't work fantastic with each other. But I'm sure it's pretty decent. Touch, Finesse, Fixture, that's about as good as it gets for middle reliever. Bullpen Day Fixer, I wonder if he's going to blue that Breaking Ball Mastery. It's really not doing much for you. Christian Javier, Stability, Finesse, Mess, pretty solid. And closer, Bullpen Day, Boss, Win Streak, that's fantastic. That might actually be the best possible skill combo for a closing pitcher. I know Bullpen Day and Win Streak are god tier for closers, and then you've got like Boss and Finesse that are both really damn good. Alright, let's move on to the next JETS versus Carnival Sox. I think JETS, he's kind of a favorite to win this thing. I don't think there's any consensus favorite really. But he's a very solid team. So let's check out his lineup. Got a Legend Williams, bad ball hitter Charisma. That's obviously a work in progress. He's gonna actually... Endurance is really solid third skill for manual play, so I wonder if he's gonna blue that sometime down the road or keep that for manual play. Wow, once again he's got endurance as a third skill, so maybe he just loves using that for manual days. Boudreaux, Pioneer, Charisma, Spotlight. I really don't think it gets any better than that, especially on a Legend, which can't really make the most of Barrel It Up. Charisma, Spotlight, Barrel It Up. So he easily gets a Barrel It Up bonus, but he shorted Barrel It Up, so he's not a big Barrel It Up fan, it looks like. Cano, Spotlight, Slugger Instinct, Heavy Hitter, that's pretty solid. Wow, Endurance again. This guy loves his Endurance. Charisma, Barrel It Up, and Endurance. Charisma, Barrel It Up prediction. He maxed Charisma over Barrel It Up, despite easily getting the Barrel It Up bonus, so he's not a big Barrel It Up fan. Pioneer Slugger prediction. Pretty solid overall skill set. Posada with Spotlight, Slugger, reliable. Doesn't look like he's got a Sanchez sig, so if he's done with Team Select batter sig packs, I might either try to reskill that, or maybe, I don't know if I'd blue a level 4 skill. I'd probably just try premium skill changes on that card. And batter's cam on Ozzy, of course, pretty much the best use you can get out of Ozzy Smith. Another Bob Feller. Ooh, interesting co-op. You don't see a co-op very often at this level. It's usually slow starter, control master, fireballer. But if I rolled this skill set with boss finesse, I mean, that's just really, really good. I would definitely keep that. Obviously, it looks like it's his best pitcher, which is kind of surprising. He's got control master, boss, dom. Wow. I would imagine, I would predict that this skill set on a SIG would be better than that Bob Feller, but apparently I'm probably wrong because Feller's is #1 slot. Fireballer, boss, finesse. So this guy shorted finesse. That I'm pretty sure somebody had an identical set on another card, and they shorted boss and max finesse. Or I think maybe they shorted fireballer on that set. I can't remember, but that's interesting. Finesse, boss, mess, that's pretty damn good. And 12 Sabathia, finesse down pitching machine, that's pretty solid. Bullpen, Betances, wow, finesse down pitching machine. I wonder if there's been a change in the meta, because I know with Dom finesse sets, people have been doing a finesse train and then doing Dom level 8. But it looks like he got a finesse train on that card and then max finesse instead of Dom. Boss Dom setup, man, that's pretty solid. Boss finesse mess, that's really, really good. Boss fiction untouchable, that's pretty solid. Rudy May, bullpen day, Dom, Iron Will. And Iron Will, if there's one position that actually works in, it's middle reliever, so that's pretty solid. I'm not sure if I would blue that. Might just keep that if it was me. Wow, finesse win streak setup, man. That's pretty huge for a closer. Alright, so Carnival socks. Got a Freddie Lynn Sig with Pioneer, Spotlight, and low level heavy hitter. Chipper Jones, bad ball hitter, Spotlight, Charisma. That's God tier. Pretty nice. Bad ball hitter, Charisma, Prediction, level 4. Yeah, I'd probably keep that as is. Slugger Instinct, Barrel It Up, Batting Machine. So he chooses to max Slugger Instinct over Barrel It Up. Trevor Story. Another normal card. Wow, that's a nice skill set. I really wish I could get a skill set like that on my Trevor Story. Alright, Harmon Killebrew. Pioneer, Charisma, Barrel It Up. Super good. Any max Charisma over Barrel It Up because he's not going to get the Barrel It Up max bonus. Schwarber 21, bad ball hitter, Slugger Instinct, full swing hitter. Unless this is his arcade card, I'd probably prioritize blues on this skill set. Got a nice high level third skill, but it's not doing too much when he's got 161 power. Bad ball hitter, Spotlight, Charisma. Amazing skill set. And Vasquez, bad ball hitter, Barrel It Up, heavy hitter level 2. So down the road, I might consider running premium skill changes on that card. Just because it's got such a low third skill level. I mean, that's really the only way you can really improve on a set like that. Blue Jail, yep, batter's chem, okay. So Chris Sale 18, slow starter, finesse Dom. Okay, so he took Dom to level 8, and he trained him for a Dom bonus. That's really interesting. That goes against what I thought the meta was. Like I just mentioned a little bit ago, usually when you have finesse dom, people tend to train finesse and then max dom, but he kind of flipped the script on this card. It's a hell of a skill set either way. I mean, I'm sure it's just ridiculously good, no matter what you do with it, as long as you get either bonus. But I'm a little surprised that he didn't get a finesse train on that card. Okay, something with Control Master Dom Mess, that's really good. Jenkins, slow starter, finesse Dom. Fantastic. So he maxed finesse on this card and got a finesse train. So that's definitely interesting. Two different directions with basically the same two skills. Actually the same three skills, I think. Yeah, okay. And Lester with Fireballer, Boss, Finesse. Doesn't really get much better than that. I really like matching Finesse with Fireballer and Dom with Control Master. Boss Touch Finesse, pretty good. Kimbrel, Bullpen Day Setup Man. Bullpen Day Setup Man again. Inning Eater's not doing much of anything on a setup pitcher. Fixer Touchable Warmed Up, that's not bad. Fixer Dom Mess, that's pretty solid. And Dom Fixer Setup Man, pretty solid for a middle reliever. Win Streak Dom Setup Man, that's pretty good. So if I remember correctly, this account, some of you might be wondering why he's got like a normal Trevor Story and a bunch of normal relief pitchers. If I remember correctly, this account is only less than 2 years old, so I mean he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 team SIGs on an account that's less than 2 years old. That's doing really good. So, and obviously he's made it this far, so that's a hell of a good start to building a team that's less than 2 years old, and you're running up against teams that are like 5 and 6 years old. He's got tons of legends. Just fantastic team building right there. Alright, we got Wohi versus JCMLB. I think Wohi, he's kind of a, I don't want to say consensus favorite, it's definitely not a consensus, but he's kind of a lot of people's favorite. I'm pretty sure I picked him this round. Although he's going up against a really solid team here. Alright, Legend Williams with Pioneer Slugger Instinct Spotlight. Really doesn't get any better than that. Urshela, Pioneer Charisma, mid-level Spotlight. I'm sure it's pretty good though. Bad Ball Hitter Spotlight, Slugger Instinct. Wow, what a skill set. Spotlight, Slugger, Barrel It Up, all maxed out. He would get the max Barrel It Up bonus even without Batter's Chem. But this guy values Slugger Instinct over Barrel It Up. Pioneer Spotlight Prediction. I'm sure he's got a hell of a nice batting average and hits a decent amount of home runs. Charisma Spotlight. Interesting. He maxed Spotlight on this card over Charisma for that improved late inning bonus. Spotlight Barrel It Up Batting Machine. Nice Mickey Mantle. Gleyber Torres, Charisma Barrel Up Batting Machine, nice. This is a pretty rare card. He's been out of the game for a while now, I believe. Pioneer, Charisma, Barrel It Up. Wonder who's got Batter's Chem on. Oh, if that's a 333, that's a pretty nice skill set. work with. Okay, he's got it on Gardner. Control Master, Finesse, Pitching Machine, nice. That's probably a really good challenge whip team too, or pitcher. Boss, Control Master, Mess, all maxed out. Like seeing that on the non-legend. Control Master, Boss, Mess, fantastic. Wow, man, this guy's got at least 2 max level legend skill sets on non-legend cards. That's ridiculous. Control Master, Finesse, Untouchable. It looks like there might be a shift in the meta away from Untouchable level 8. This is not the first card I've seen that's had Finesse maxed out over Untouchable. That's very interesting. Shorted Fireballer over... Wow, he shorted Fireballer over Untouchable. Okay, that's pretty interesting, I guess. Dances, Boss, Finesse, Mess, nice levels. Got the Goose with Control Master, Dom, Mess. Seems like you're seeing more Mess on relief pitchers these days. Boss, Finesse, Fixer, man, that's about as good as it possibly gets for a Fixer skill set. Dom, Touch, Fixer, not quite as good as Greeny, but still solid. Boss, Iron Will, Dom. Another Iron Will for middle relief. And Boss, Dom, Finesse. Holy crap, that's a really nice card. So let's move on to Wohi. Got Justice with Bad Ball Hitter, Barrel Up, Batting Machine. Wade Boggs, Bad Ball Hitter, Charisma Spotlight, solid. Lindor with Pioneer, Slugger Instinct, low level 3rd skill. Charisma, Slugger, Batting Machine. Pioneer, Charisma, low level Ace Killer. Wow, look at the batting stats on this card, that's insane. Only 8 on the right side for the train, that's a really big card. Charisma, Slugger Prediction, that's going to be a really solid overall batter. Bad Ball Hitter, Spotlight, Barrel It Up. Interesting. You don't see very much Barrel It Up level 8 on legend batters, usually just on SIGs. Looks like he trained him for Barrel It Up though. That's very interesting. I'm sure it works, it's pretty good. Alright, got a Santa with Bad Ball Hitter, Charisma, Batting Machine. And Perez with Charisma, Slugger, Barrel It Up. Wonder he's got Chem on. Ozzie Smith. Okay. Check out this Hafner while we're in here. Charisma, Slugger, Instinct, Barrel It Up. It's gotta be a solid pinch hitter. Wow, yeah, it seems like almost every team in this tournament so far has Bob Feller. Boss, Finesse, Dom. 17 Kluber, Control Master, Boss, Touch. Cy Young, wow, this is the first Supreme starting pitcher that I've seen. Slow starter, Untouchable, Boss. So he shorted slow starter. It seems like that's a trend. Control Master, Touch Pitching Machine, pretty nice. Control Master, Boss, Mess, pretty good levels. That's a really nice skill set. Dom, Finesse, Mess. Mess again on a relief pitcher. Boss, Finesse, Touch, really nice. Boss, Finesse, Dom, high levels, pretty good. Boss, Fixer, Mess. Boss, Fixer, Setup, man, that's really nice for a middle reliever. And Andrew Miller, Boss, Finesse, Win Streak, pretty good levels. That's really good. Alright, last matchup. I believe MCAT's lost the finals of the first tournament. Really great team. Let's start with Meg, 25. Yasiel Puig. Really? I can't even... I don't even remember him playing with Cleveland. That's amazing. Okay. Charisma, Spotlight, Barrel It Up. Barrel It Up, Slugger Instinct. So this guy, wow, over Spotlight too. He really likes Barrel It Up. Barrel It Up again, Slugger. Barrel It Up over Spotlight yet again. Okay, cool. Slugger Instinct. He maxed Slugger Instinct on this card. That's interesting. Slugger Instinct again over Barrel It Up. Batting Machine level 3. Bagwell, Barrel Up, Batting Machine, Slugger Instinct. So he's got kind of a mix. He takes Barrel It Up to 8 on some of his cards and some of them he doesn't. But he has Barrel It Up on pretty much everybody. Once again, Barrel It Up. Spotlight, Batting Machine. There's a few Supreme batters. Not very many pitchers though. Charisma, Slugger, Spotlight. Holy crap. It must be really nice getting a skill set like that on a non-legend card. Perez, Charisma, Batting Machine, Spotlight, and Batters Chem on Williams. Bieber 20, one of the very best pitchers in the entire game. Might have the highest velocity in the entire game. Boss Finesse Stability, really nice. That's probably amazing for a for whip challenge. Slow Starter Finesse Dom. He shorted Slow Starter, but it's still level 5. Slow Starter Dom Mess. Really, really good. Oh, I think this is the first Nolan Ryan I've seen. Or maybe I've seen one more. Dom Finesse Pitching Machine, pretty solid. Bullpen Day Finesse Mess. I think this is the first Bullpen Day I've seen on a starting pitcher so far. And not on a legend either. That's pretty interesting. Got a Otero Dom Finesse Mess, pretty solid. The Goose with Control Master Boss Dom, that's pretty good. Wow, Boss Fixer Mess all maxed out, pretty nice. Bullpen Day Fixer. Wonder if he's gonna keep that or try Blues on Control Artist. Dom Fixer Mess, pretty good. And Finesse Setup Man Untouchable. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'd probably max Setup Man over Untouchable on that card. I don't think there's very many high-level players that are nerfing Setup Man anymore. I think they're mostly nerfing Win Streak and Pitching Machine. Alright, last but definitely not least, MCATs. Fantastic team here. Runner-up for the first tournament. JD Martinez, Pioneer, Charisma, Barrel It Up. Pretty good. Pioneer Spotlight Prediction. Charisma Spotlight Heavy Hitter. Wonder if he's gonna blue this card in the future or just keep Heavy Hitter because it's better than most skills. Pioneer Slugger Instinct Spotlight. Don't see very many Pedroias, he's been out for a while. Pioneer, Charisma, Batting Machine. Euclid, Spotlight. Okay, so he took Barrel It Up to level 8 over Spotlight and Batting Machine. That's interesting. He's gonna need a Batter's Chem on a Legend to get the max bonus for Barrel It Up. Trot Nixon, Bad Ball Hitter, Slugger Instinct Prediction. Pretty solid. Pioneer Charisma Batting Machine on Perez. And 19 Vasquez, Barrel It Up Spotlight. So once again, he maxed out Barrel It Up over a couple other good skills. And must have batters Cam on Williams. Yep. So one of the more interesting things about this is it seems like roughly half these teams really value Barrel It Up over all else as far as gold skills are concerned. And the other half just kind of see it as like a second or third skill, and they rarely, if any, take it to level 8. So there's definitely no consensus on how good Barrel It Up is. Some people absolutely love it, some people just think it's good but not fantastic. Gay Guy Lester, slow starter, touch mess. That's pretty solid. You know, that actually might be one of the first untouchable level 8s I've seen so far. So it seems like a lot of people are moving away from untouchable level 8. I know a lot of people max it out for a while, but it looks like more people are maxing untouchable over, or finesse over untouchable these days. Oh, this guy maxed Dom over untouchable too. Okay. Control Master, that's pretty solid. Slow starter boss mess, that's really, really good. Slow starter pitching machine boss on the Cy Young. Pretty good card. It's basically pretty much a Team Sig card as far as pitching stats go. Slow starter finesse, control artist. I wonder if he's going to try reskilling that for higher levels, or maybe try to blue control artist one of these days. Kimbrel, boss finesse stability, nice. Addison Reed, control master setup dom. That's really, really good for a setup pitcher. Workman 19, boss finesse fixer, or boss dom fixer, I mean. Iron Will fixer, inning eater. I wonder if he's gonna. Well, I suppose you could blue or green this skill set, but I'd much rather have Iron Will over inning eater, that's for sure. So I might consider bluing that in the future. Jansen, boss finesse mess, pretty solid. That can go pretty much any position. And Matt Barnes 20, bullpen day finesse win streak. That's amazing. Okay, so that'll wrap it up. I guess the things that you can take away from this video for the endgame meta at this point is, like I mentioned a little bit ago, there's no real consensus. Seems like about half the elite players really value Barrel It Up above all else for gold skills, and then like the other half just kind of think it's a decent but not fantastic skill. So I guess your mileage may vary. And also seems like the pitching skill meta has changed a little bit. People are, for the most part, not maxing out untouchable over finesse, and not even untouchable over dom on this last team. And the finesse dom skill sets have kind of been all over the place. Some players max dom over finesse, and some players train dom over finesse. Used to be where it was pretty common that you train finesse pretty much always over dom, and then a lot of people would max the skill dom over finesse, but it's been all over the place with these teams, so it's hard to really nail down that meta. You've seen a lot of slow starters that are shorted because, as I mentioned earlier, the slow starter bonus velocity and location does not matter what level the skill is. It's going to max out at 10 regardless of skill level. It's just the base stat boost that matters on the skill level for that skill. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you learned a few things about the meta and got a good look at some absolutely fantastic teams here with just amazing players all the way up and down. Alright, thank you, bye.